Hello everyone, so my name is Lynn and I wanted to make this video to let all of my fellow 20s, ambitious, young, motivated, ladies out there, if you're a guy out there, whatever, like anyone who wants to create an income while traveling the world. There's a lot of ways to do this and a lot of ways out there. You can create your own online business, affiliate marketing, network marketing, service-based business. I'm sure if you've at all looked into working remotely or having, a free, freedom, independent, job or business or whatever, then you are familiar with all the different types out there. But I'm going to tell you about an experience that I recently come across and one that I'm liking a lot and that I think would be a really great fit for a lot of people. So the company is called VIP Kid, and I don't know if you've heard of them or not, but VIP Kid is an online English as a second language company where they hire native English speaking people to teach English to Chinese children in Beijing. I was never really familiar with it. I've heard about obviously teaching English as a second language teacher in foreign countries. I've never really heard about doing it online, but I just got hired a little over a month ago, and it's going really well for me. Money-wise, it's great, and it's what's going to provide a supplemental income for me while I am traveling Southeast Asia. I'm actually moving to Thailand in like a week and a half, and I am so excited to start my whole digital nomad journey and everything like that. So first, I'm going to list a couple requirements that they have. Then I'm going to talk about why I think could be a great fit for a lot of people. And then I'll talk about the pay, hours, and other stuff like that. So first is their requirements. Their only requirements are that you have a bachelor's degree, you have at least 1 year of teaching experience, but honestly it doesn't have to be formal teaching experience. You could do anything from or you could count anything from like babysitting to, oh my gosh, there's so much. If you've ever volunteered with church, I was a lifeguard and I taught swim lessons to kids. Pretty much I put down that I was a babysitter. I did do after school tutoring for fourth graders for a year, so I put that down. I've helped in my church a lot with like Sunday school and nursery and stuff like that. Nanny, stuff like that. So literally any experience you have working with kids, like as long as it's a year and you taught them something one way or another, that counts. Third is you have to be a native English speaker because they want to teach Chinese children, proper like dictation and everything like that. So that's their third requirement. And then you have to obviously have a laptop or a desktop, but if you want to travel the world while making money, then a laptop with high-speed internet, and a couple of different other like technical things like that. But honestly, that's it. And so I think it's pretty so honestly, that's it. So it is not super crazy for requirements. The interview process is a little tedious and long. It took me a couple weeks to go through that, but I'm making this video because I love telling other people about this and helping coach them through the interview process, because I'm not going to lie, the interview process, it is rigorous. Apparently they only accept I think it's 10 to 30% of applicants. I don't really know. It's kind of low. And having a mentor really helps a lot. So I love sharing this with people and help coaching them through it. So if you use my referral code down below and email me, then I will help guide you through it with emails and FaceTime, Skype, Zoom, whatever. So why I think it's so great is because it is so flexible. It is so flexible, and it's great for anyone else who's an aspiring entrepreneur or wants to work on something else while still having a stable income. And it's great because I am an entrepreneur and I'm working on different projects of my own. I'm wanting to launch other online business stuff, and I'm also with a network marketing company, so I'm passionate about that. So I think it's great for anyone who wants to really have a stable income while working part-time and still being able to work on their other projects. So right now, like with the way that the hours are set up and everything, because it's based out of Beijing, I'm teaching 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning, like Monday through Saturday, like 6 days a week. And then Friday and Saturday, they have slots open in the evenings because that's technically their Saturday and Sunday, mornings, afternoons. So if you're based in the US, but if you're based overseas and you're traveling and everything like that, the time zones are going to be different. So, but it's all based out of Beijing. So, based out of Beijing, like their hours are in the evenings for kids, like after school, and then on the weekends, pretty much like all day. So it's so flexible. You have no minimum amount of time that you have to commit to teaching. So you just honestly like open up time slots whenever you want. And if you don't want to work, then just don't open up any time slots and you won't get penalized. You're hired as an independent contractor, so you are in charge of your own taxes and stuff, but it's so flexible. You have like no one watching over you, no one looking over your shoulder. You just do your thing, teach the lesson. They provide the lesson for you, so there's no setup required. Like as far as planning the lesson, you just have to like go over it and everything. And then once you're done teaching the lesson, you just leave a little review, and then you can like for me, like I teach in the mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. and then I can shut my brain off from that. I don't have to worry about that. I can put it away and then focus on my own like passion projects. So I think it's really great because I wanted something that would enable me to travel and work where I want. And like I said, have a stable income without constantly thinking about it 24/7, because I want to reserve that for like my own stuff. Okay, so what you're probably all wondering is, what is the pay like? So it's pretty generous for, compared to like other like online gigs or other online ESL companies even. So starting pay, if you don't have like a lot of experience and you don't have like your teaching accreditation and stuff like that, it's $7.50 per class. But each class is 25 minutes long, and that's just your base pay right there. So if you teach at least 45 classes per month, which is not hard to do at all, 45 classes per month, then you get an extra $1 per class. And then also just for showing up and teaching the class and like being on time and everything like that, you also get another $1 per class. So that's $9.50 per class times 2, because you can teach 2 classes in an hour because they're only 25 minutes long. That is $19 an hour. And that's my base pay right now, is $19 an hour. So, pretty good, especially for something like stable and consistent online. It's not a bad place to start at all. So a little bit about what I've personally made. In my first, I need like a dry erase marker. I'm going to use this little like towel thing. So I got hired with a VIP kid about a month ago, and in my first 2 weeks, so I got hired in the last 2 weeks of August, so I had exactly 2 weeks of teaching. In my first 2 weeks, I made a little over $950, and then I'm now in my second month, so September is my first full month, and I'm on track to make $1,800 for this month, which, okay, I know that's not, like, when you're comparing it to, like, a full-time income, like $50,000 a year, whatever, it's not amazing, but the thing is, it's part-time, you get to work from home, you have no commute, you don't have to worry about buying work clothes, and you guys, location freedom. Like, I'm moving to Thailand, and this is going to be, like, a large majority of the income that I live off of. So my goal is to make about $2,000 a month through VIP Kid, and $2,000 a month divided by, let's see, $2,000 a month divided by $19 an hour at the base pay is 105 hours divided by 4. That's only about 25 hours a week of working. So if you want to do it like 40 hours a week and just do a side hustle on, like, on the side, then you can do that. But if you just want to do it like part-time, you can still make like a livable income and be able to travel. So As of right now, I'm just going to give you like some other numbers. So I've taught 191 classes so far in my first 34 days, which is crazy. It's a lot of teaching Chinese children, but it's great. They're really cute and they're really fun. So I've made 2,043 in 34 days. And so I've $2,043 in 34 days, and I've taught 191 classes. So I'm going to break that up. So 2,043 divided by 191 classes, that's actually 1070 per class. So times 2. So that actually comes out to 2140 per hour. So that's my hourly rate so far, a month in. And that's just working in the mornings, 6 to 10 a.m. and in the evenings, like anywhere from 9 p.m. to midnight. But that's not like continuous. Like I get breaks and stuff, and I'm literally just doing it from my house. So that's pretty good. And the reason that that's a little higher is because they also offer really good incentives. Like if you do like a short notice class where you open it up within 24 hours, just like if you have extra time or whatever, you get an extra $2 per class. So that again raises it up to like $11.50 per class, which is like $23 an hour. And that's how my average has increased a little bit because I've opened short notice classes. But that might be a little confusing, but pretty much all you need to know is that this is a really great option. I know so many people in the online world are, always like pitching stuff, and I'm really big into online marketing. I've studied online marketing a lot, and that's like something I'm very passionate about. But this is also great, even though it might not be as good pay-wise. It's something that will, pay your bills. Freedom, freedom, independence, allows you to travel, allows you to pursue your other passions while working on this part-time. And it's, you guys, honestly, it's easy. Like you're just teaching English to kids. You just, it's fun. Like they're super cute. 25-minute classes each. Everything's prepared for you. There's very little prep time, and I don't have to think about it when I'm not teaching. So that's my experience so far. I'm probably going to continue doing anywhere from like 25 to 30 hours per week when I move to Thailand and focus on my other projects. So I am so excited that you're watching this, and I would absolutely love to help you get this gig. It's super fun, and even if you get hired and you decide that it's not for you, that's great. You can just not open up any classes, and but if you ever need extra money, you can just open up time slots and get those classes. So I hope that this was valuable to you, and all my information is below, so feel free to shoot me an email or use my referral link if you want to try and do this, and I will coach you through it. So have a good day.